everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ashton and I am so glad you've stopped by. I am thrilled to finally be getting to make videos once again. I am about 4 weeks postpartum at this point, so I have been trying to navigate what it's like with a newborn and a 5-year-old who is in kindergarten, and just postpartum after a second time elected C-section. But anyway, I normally decorate for fall on August 1st, which I had my son 2 days prior, so it has taken a while to finally get into the fall decorations. So I am just thrilled to finally get putting these up, and I'm going to be doing it pretty fast today. It's not my normal style, I guess, of video, because I had, again, to work on the dynamic of that and a newborn. But I am just excited to be getting some stuff out for you guys, and I'm glad that you're here to join me. So you will notice that the first thing I like to do when I start decorating is just completely empty out the bins that I have, lay everything out, and try to organize it. That way I can really decide where I want to put pieces, if there's pieces I don't want anymore. That way I don't just go shopping and spend for no reason. So we're going to work with what we have right now, especially on a budget with a baby. Okay, so here is a quick overview of all the stuff I have, which I feel like I'm missing some stuff, but I'm not sure if it's Halloween I'm thinking of versus fall. But obviously I have a ton of floral type arrangements, a couple of wreaths. I really thought I had more signs, but I don't know, I'll have to look into that. Under these wreaths, I have a tablecloth. These little burlap garlands I've had for forever, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with those because it's not really my style anymore. And then I divided all of my pumpkins, so these are all the breakable ones, the gingham, white, and then stuffed ones I have, and then more floral, and then this little pumpkin that lights up, and then all this stuff. Oh, why is it not focusing? This is just a couple of Halloween type things I have. This is like my favorite piece. I love these little cauldrons. Witches hats, bats that go on the garage, tea towels, and a bath mat. But I have another box of Halloween stuff out in the garage. I will probably do those in a couple of weeks. But I'm going to show y'all what I'm thinking. Peep the cute pup. Are you tired, sweet girl? Okay, so here is our living room currently. So obviously I still have my summer stuff up, and I need to tidy a little bit and clean off these areas. And obviously, as much as I would like for it to be super aesthetic, we do have kids. We especially have a newborn, so some of these things are gonna have to stay in here, like the bassinet. And over here I have his swing and Everly's chair that she sits in when she eats in here. But I'll take some of these floral things down. So we're gonna try to make it all nice and cozy in here. And then I do have 2 of these fall trees. Peep the laundry because it's laundry day. But I have 2 of these trees. So obviously we'll take the olive tree out. I'll probably put that in the baby's nursery and move those there. Typically what I've done in the past is kind of level them up so it ends up looking like one giant full tree, because obviously you can tell it's a lot shorter than that one is, but I'll probably try to stagger it so it takes up the same amount of space. And then when it's Christmas time, that's where the Christmas tree will go. So it's just an evolving tree space. But we're going to start with in here, and then we'll move on to the kitchen. Oh, I need to take that down too. That was from our baby shower, and I left it up there for when we had the baby, and it's been 3 weeks now, so I guess I can take it down. But anyway, the goal is to make it super cozy and add lots of oranges and warm tones to this room. So I didn't notice until editing this video back that I did not take a clip of putting the batteries into my fairy lights. So when I have the next video that comes out on Friday, I will be sure to show a little clip because it makes the hugest difference. And I love it. I love coming in here at night and turning on all the candles and those little twinkly lights on both sides of the room. It just makes it so magical in here. Again, you're working with somebody with a postpartum mom brain for sure, and so I just completely forgot to get that shot, but I will add it in there on the next video so you can see how cozy it is. Or if you follow me on Instagram, you have already seen it in my stories because I probably post a picture of it at least once a day.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break.
Now, you can't really tell here from the angle I have set you up with, but obviously I have two cords that hang down from my TV, and I try to stack pieces in front of those cords, like right here, so it looks hidden. Obviously, it's going to be hidden from the front, but I feel like majority of the walk-in space when people come in the door, that's what they see. So I don't know, it seems hidden to me. And then Peep little man, look how cute he is, just chilling and sleeping while I'm decorating. I love him so much.
Back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, this time we're not safe.
Now, I really would like your opinion on the centerpiece. I am making two. So currently the pumpkins right here that I am working on is what I have displayed in my home currently. And then I kind of assembled this wooden tray. I like to use these candlesticks more so for Halloween because of the black vibes that it gives. I don't know, it's giving spooky to me. So anyway, I tried arranging it. Again, it's not my favorite, but I would like to know what you think in the comments, if you would keep the pumpkins or if you would do this board, or if you would wait to use the board as a transition into the spooky era. This area is probably one of my most favorite little tables to decorate. It sits at the end of the hallway and I don't know, when you walk past the kids' rooms to our bedroom or just even through the living room, I always catch a glimpse of it. I love that the mirror is there. It kind of reflects some light back down the hallway for me and brightens it up, but I just love getting to change for every little season here. And obviously I love the mirror. I know it's been popular for years, but it kind of brings a sense of elegance, I feel like, to my home that I don't normally give. So yeah, I just really like getting to incorporate all the fall and then getting to see it right before I go into my room. It makes me so happy.
Dance with the lights on. If you're gonna be moving on solo, wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me.
And this is just a little decorating tip that I'm giving whether you're wanting it or not. But you'll notice that I mess with these leaves a lot, and that's because not only do I try to fluff them, but I try to arrange it to where they look like they're free-flowing leaves around the objects. It kind of gives a more natural feel instead of it just looking flat and staged. Now, if you have been around for a while, you know that I absolutely love putting together tablescapes. Now, in today's video, this is just the very simple day-to-day that I stick out. I'm not going to be doing any place settings or anything like that. But in another video, when I do an actual day in the life with fall vibes or like just having a normal fall day, I will show you guys some tablescapes that I set up for dinner parties or just to have out or whatever it might be. I do personally like having the table always set just because it looks really nice, it looks finished, and it's kind of like one less thing to think about when we sit down at dinner time. Like the table already has napkins and the plates, and I don't know, it's just something I enjoy. But I will be sure to have that in a future video, so make sure that you subscribe and turn on your notification bell if you have not done so already.
Wait a second, cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me.
Alright my friends, we are going to call it good for today's video. I will have plenty of more fall content and activities. We're going to do some baking, have an actual cozy day. We have the porch to decorate, the kitchen still left to do, so there's lots more content that will be coming your way. So be sure to stick around and come back Friday for the next video. And plus, we moved into a new house, so we have a ton of home projects. As you can tell around the house, it looks kind of bare. We have a ton to do, so come back and I'll see you guys in the next one.